Good morning, Friendville families. Hope you had a great weekend. This is Mrs. Drew, back to read some more Hank Zipzer. Remember last week when we read Hank and Frankie and Ashley were all in their clubhouse in the basement of their apartment building trying to make lucky socks for him. Do you think it'll work? Let's find out. Chapter 17. We were crouched on top of the dryer, shivering with fear and excitement. The small bear started to creep toward us, step by step. In the dark, we couldn't see him clearly, but I did see one tuft of brown fur so thick you could stick a spoon in it. "It's him," Ashley whispered. "Him who?" I said. "Your totem spirit," Ashley said. "You asked the ancient ones to call him, and he came to fill the lucky socks with his magic." "Guys," whispered Frankie, "look." He pointed to the wall across from us. The red glow from the exit sign cast a shadow that made the bear look as if it weighed 800 pounds. "Nice, Mr. Totem Dude," Frankie said, trying to smile, but I could tell that even he was pretty scared. "Do you think he's going to do his magic before he eats us?" I said. "Oh, totem spirits don't eat kids, do they, Hank?" Ashley asked. "I don't know," I whispered. "They might have left that part out of my tape." The totem spirit lunged toward us and started to shake. "Oh, no!" Ashley screamed. I couldn't help myself. I screamed like a baby, too. Yep, I did. But so did Frankie. I think we actually scared the bear totem because he lifted his leg and peed all over those monkey socks. "Hey, cut that out!" Ashley yelled. "Ashley, you can't talk to the animal spirit like that," Frankie said. "Animal schmear spirit schmear it," she snapped. "There are 35 individual mind stones on each of those socks. Do you have any idea how long that takes?" Ashley jumped down off the dryer and went toward the bear. "Back off, Buster," she said, wagging her finger at him. "You don't mess with my rhinestone art." Frankie and I held our breaths and waited to see what would happen. Suddenly, the spirit started to move in a circle. Around and around it went. Was this an ancient Hopi ritual? As the spirit continued to spin, something very strange began to happen. Its fur started to shift and slide to one side. That's curious. Who else do we know that spins and spins and spins? Wait a minute. I know that spirit. I looked closely and saw my dog's face poking out from under the furry coat. "Cheerio?" I yelled. He stopped spinning, let out a hello yelp, and wagged his tail. Frankie flipped on the lights. Cheerio was wearing Mrs. Fink's old fur coat, but that she kept in a box under the couch in our clubhouse. As I bent down to pick Cheerio up, I saw the puddle that he left behind. I didn't want to gross you out, but the monkey socks were floating in Cheerio-made lake. Ew. We all looked at the socks in silence. Finally, Frankie spoke. "Maybe," he said, "this sacred liquid gives the socks even more power." "We'll never know," I said, "because they're not going on any part of my body, no matter how many times you wash them. But Zip, the Hopi, use all kinds of potions in their magic." "That's absolutely right," Ashley said. "I think I read that they used antelope poop." "Good for the Hopi," I said. "But as far as I, Hank Zipzer, am concerned, any magic that was in these socks has been washed away by the Yellow River." "So what are you going to do tomorrow for the game?" Ashley said. "I don't know," I answered. "But I do know that if I'm not back in my apartment in 3 minutes, I'm dead in the water with my mom." I grabbed Cheerio and took off. Halfway down the hall, it occurred to me that Frankie and Ashley had gone into a lot of trouble to set up this kiva. I turned around, ran back to the laundry room, and stuck my head in. "Hey, thanks, guys," I said. "You tried. Sorry it didn't work out." "Hey, what about me?" I said. "I'm left with only one pitcher. I need backup. What are we going to do tomorrow?" It was a good question. Unfortunately, I didn't have the answer. We're going to have to find out what they do tomorrow. Have a good day.